Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Park coming out from Cove, and this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while now. It is the top 5 defensive rookies of 2019. We're going to start off with number 1, Nick Bosa, a defensive end for the 49ers. His previous school, college, was Ohio State. Last year, or the year before, when he went into the draft, he was a junior. And his stats from his junior year, he only played 3 games. He had 14 total tackles, 6 for a loss, 4 sacks, 1 touchdown, and 1 forced fumble in only 3 games. That's pretty good. I think they're going to have a good presence on the edge with him. Now, number 2 is Devin White, linebacker from LSU. He went to Tampa. Again, I would tell y'all I am biased. I am a huge Tampa Bay fan, and I hope Devin White does very good for our defense, and I hope that, everything goes well for Tampa next year. But we got Devin White, linebacker out of LSU, is going to Tampa. He, like Nick Bosa, was a junior. He didn't go his senior year. His stats, he played 13 games. He had 123 total tackles, 12 for a loss, 3 sacks, 6 pass defenses or deflections, whatever you want to call it, 2 fumble recoveries, and 3 forced fumbles. Super good. 3, Josh Allen, outside linebacker, edge, from Kentucky. He's going to Jacksonville, or he's in Jacksonville. Jacksonville picked him. He was a senior, the only senior out of all 5 of these players. He played 13 games, 88 total tackles, 21.5 for loss, 17 sacks, 4 pass deflections, defense is what you want to call it, 2 fumble recoveries, 5 forced fumbles. He was a beast his senior year. I'm pretty sure I won him a crap ton of awards. I can't remember if he won a crap ton of awards or not, but he was a beast his senior year. Next, we got Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle from Alabama, got picked by the Jets. He was a sophomore. He's the only sophomore on this entire list as well. He played 15 games. Of course, I'm pretty sure he played college football playoffs. 15 games, 71 total tackles, 19.5 for loss, 8 sacks, 1 pass deflection, or defense, whatever you want to call it. For the Jets, they need to beef up that defensive line. It looks like he's going to be a really good dude to just kind of push to get losses in the backfield, to get tackles in the backfield. That's really good. I feel like as the Jets team goes on, they're going to slowly start to get better with getting all these super good pieces. Getting a good halfback to go along with a very good young quarterback, getting some offensive linemen for that young quarterback, and getting some defensive linemen for that young quarterback so that he can get on the field more and he can start, wrapping up more points and getting more attempts to get more points. Now, finally, our 5th player. These are my top 5 defensive rookies, players I think are going to be doing really well in the next year. Or in their first year as rookies, and this is number 5 is Devin Bush, linebacker from Michigan. Steelers picked him. He was a junior. He played in 12 games. He had 65 total tackles, 8.5 for loss, 4.5 sacks, and 4 pass deflections. This dude's a very aware linebacker. I think that he can be very good for the Steelers. They need a linebacker since they won't be getting back. I just had his name. I lost it. Ryan Shazier. I don't believe they won't. I don't think they'll be getting back Ryan Shazier. I don't think he's ever going to come back to the game. If he does, that's amazing, but I don't think he will. So they need a linebacker to kind of fill in. And they got a pretty good one in Devin Bush. I didn't really watch a lot of Michigan's or Ohio State's game, so I can't really tell you much about it. I know that Nick Bosa has an amazing engine, and by engine I mean like he pushes forward to get losses in the backfield and sacks and stuff like that. So I mean, I think that's the same with Devin Bush. He's just an aware dude. Because out of his 65 total tackles, 8.5 of them were for losses. That doesn't seem like it's a lot, but I mean, like, that's a decent amount. And then he had 4.5 sacks, which again is a decent amount of sacks. Even though if you see, like, put up against these others, 8 sacks and 17 sacks, it doesn't seem like a lot. But Nick Bosa only in 3 games had 4 sacks. If he was there the entire junior season, he may have gotten a whole lot more, I think. I believe he was injured his junior year, I believe, or maybe he just sat out to be healthy for the NFL draft. But yeah, those are my top 5 defensive rookies in 2019. A lot of these guys feel like are going to be really good players going into their rookie years. And then next week we got the top 5 offensive rookies in 2019. And I mean we got some people here. We got some really good people here for the offensive rookies, and I cannot wait to make that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's your boy Mr. Pirate signing out from the Cove. See you next time.